Hello, this is Nick. I'm doing question 3, which was identify conclusions and concerns of what we gathered. So here he goes. Having emergency, so we talked about a few solutions to getting the help that these women need in Somalia to have proper pregnancies and healthy pregnancies. One of the solutions we came up with is having emergency vehicles, one of them being motorcycles. And having motorcycles on hand to transport these women to emergency facilities would do wonders for the health of the women during pregnancy, and having access to services they haven't had before. These people in Somalia do not have access to emergency and health services, and these are very low-cost vehicles that can be readily available to transport these women in an emergency situation to these health facilities. And just giving these women access to even minimal health care will do a lot to reduce the maternal mortality rate. And also a conclusion that another one that we drew is to get them iron supplements and to help facilitate a proper pregnancy through giving them supplements, and especially iron, because of course they need iron, extra iron as their pregnancies, because they're growing another human being, of course. So they need extra a blood boost. And we actually found a charity called Vitamin Angel. They reach over 48 million women around 54 countries around the world, and they focus on pregnant women. And so we could perhaps get them on board to deliver these iron supplements to these women in Somalia. We also will implement hands-on training for villagers, especially those that are showing keen interest in medical practice, helping these villagers develop skills of their own to provide service for each other, and also ones that have left the village that have sought medical degrees, encouraging them to come back and help the village out as professionals, and also kind of facilitating others getting their medical degrees. Just providing education for not only the healthcare providers, but also for the women, the pregnant women who may become pregnant or who are pregnant. So just education is one of the best weapons that people can have in any sort of crisis, especially this one. Just knowing the dangers and the risks and what to do to avoid these risks is a huge advantage. So just educating these women would go a long way. Some of the concerns we discovered, that there wouldn't perhaps be enough motorcycles, enough emergency vehicles to properly transport everybody in a timely manner, and also maybe some other problems would be the other villagers might wonder why only the pregnant women get motorcycles and not everyone else that has health issues. Obviously, there's more health issues that need immediate attention besides pregnancies. Someone has a broken leg or a rash that's getting infected or something like that. So maybe perhaps some availability of the motorcycles to other emergencies. Also, because of course we're giving priority to pregnant women, and also those who. Another concern would be the safety of transporting these women with these vehicles. Obviously, motorcycles are not the safest mode of transportation. So, and especially someone in a delicate health situation, that would be a dangerous way to travel. But if it's compared to no travel or no medical service, I guess that's probably a good thing. Also, another concern would be that Vitamin Angel maybe wouldn't be able to reach Somalia for legal or logistical reasons. They actually have not advertised they do go to Somalia, but they didn't say they did not. So perhaps we could run into some problems there. We don't know. And also providing education and hands-on training for villagers, and perhaps seeking medical degrees, or also hiring on former villagers coming back to provide medical care, requires a lot of man-hours and a lot of funding. That would be difficult to get sometimes. So always money. Money is always a main issue, and of course a lot of solutions that we've come up with require the women to act upon themselves what they've learned, and so we're kind of trusting that they will act on the education they receive, and be wary of their diets and their supplement intake and all that stuff. So it comes down to whether or not they want to be well. So there's some concerns and some conclusions we've drawn from this project. Thanks.